Hey everybody, how's it going? Welcome to Cosmic Culture, the channel where we talk all major movie and television news, theories, breakdowns, and much, much more. I'm your host Chris, and Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness has been the highest conversation of topic. Everybody wants to know what's going on in this crazy movie that has over 40 rumored cameos, ideas of characters who will be coming in, getting their first feature in the MCU, whether it's a multiversal feature or not, and of course the plot leaks, the post-credit scenes. This is a movie that we have talked about extensively, but there is something we have missed. In some original concept art that was leaked a very long time ago that showed Doctor Strange and Professor X in what later was revealed to be the Illuminati Council Room, where Doctor Strange in the first full trailer was escorted, and we had the Professor X reveal. This concept art by this trailer was proven to be a real leaked concept art, and there's something in it specifically that we have missed, and it is the introduction of a new character to the MCU. If you haven't already, be sure to subscribe to the channel and turn on that notification bell so you don't miss out on any of our daily uploads. And you can also check me out on other socials, on Instagram at Chris M. Rosser, on Twitter at The Culture Chris, and the link to my Discord and the other two socials is in the description down below. So check out this photo. I already mentioned it in the intro to the video. Here is some leaked concept art. This was proven to be true by the trailer that came out, the first full-length trailer for Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness, when we saw Doctor Strange escorted to the throne room, to the council room, where he was going to be tried. We've also seen in other photos that he is in jail cells with America Chavez at some point, so it's likely that he was taken from these jail cells where he wakes up in the newest trailer that has come out and escorted to this throne room. Well, the early concept art we all got really excited about because we saw these Iron Legion bots, as we also saw in the trailer. We saw Professor X in his wheelchair and Doctor Strange in handcuffs. All three things that 100% happened in the trailer, and this concept art came out months before the trailer was released. However, in the excitement of those three things, oh my gosh, Doctor Strange is in trouble, he's in handcuffs in front of Professor X, and there's Iron Legion bots, what is going on? We missed one more character here on the left side standing next to Professor X. And upon first glance, it just looks like maybe a bodyguard, somebody standing next to him, but look a little further. Look at the ears. These ears match those of Namor the Submariner, who, in the comics, is an important character in the Illuminati. Now, up to this point, we do not know nor have confirmations as to which other members will fill these seats in the throne room for the Illuminati. We have a ton of rumors and a ton of ideas as to who we may see, and if you base it off the comics, you know Black Bolt, Mr. Fantastic, Tony Stark, Doctor Strange, Professor X, and Namor are all members of the original Illuminati. Now, the MCU likes to retcon a lot of things, and it's possible we might get Maria Rambeau as one of the characters playing Captain Marvel from her multiverse, or who knows what other characters they might introduce. Maybe it could be a Wakanda character like Black Panther from a different multiverse, or we may even get Kang the Conqueror, Tony Stark, lots of different options. It seems like for Shorty, Professor X, who we've seen in the trailer, and some version of Tony Stark, who many people believe to be the Iron Legion version of Tony Stark, with the control of these Iron Legion bots, Superior Iron Man, also taking a seat on these thrones. However, it seems like based off of this concept art, we could also assume to see Namor the Submariner. Now, I want to reiterate, this will not be the MCU's Namor the Submariner, or at least most likely it won't be. It will be a different Namor from a different multiverse who has been invited to be a part of this council. We also have to keep in mind, though, that we are expecting to get Namor invited, or rather appearing in the MCU very, very soon. The original villain for Black Panther 2, before the passing of Chadwick Boseman, and obviously a changing of the storyline in the script because of that, Namor was going to be very heavily featured and a very important character, and that makes perfect sense, especially since in the comics Wakanda and Atlantis are in an eternal struggle, and Black Panther and Namor definitely are against each other more than they aren't. So it would have been really cool to see that transition, the introduction of Atlantis, which has already been teased several times in the MCU in a few separate Easter eggs, and it could continue on to a lot of really awesome comic book storylines that we were all very excited to see. However, it does seem like recently we've had more confirmations to expect Namor to continue his role and to continue being played in Wakanda Forever, the second Black Panther film. We even have an actor who is unofficially and fully attached to playing this role in Tenoch Huerta. And this character, or rather this actor, has been seen in many different sets or in locations of many different sets, most recently in Costa Rica for Black Panther 2. So we know originally he was going to be part of Black Panther prior to the passing of Chadwick Boseman, and we're assuming now, based off of some of these circulating rumors, these leaks, and these appearances during sets and casting, that he probably still will be a part of the film. So it makes perfect sense for them to want to introduce this character, whether it is played by the same actor or it is a multiversal Namor from a different world, into the MCU. This is going to happen with a ton of characters. There are rumors that Reed Richards will also be one of the characters on the council, which follows the comic book storyline of the Illuminati, and that it will even be played by John Krasinski. However, he will not be the main MCU Mr. Fantastic. That's what the rumors are saying, that he will be in Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness, but in the MCU, the main timeline, the main storyline, Mr. Fantastic is going to be played by somebody else. But it is cool if you put it up to, and you kind of look at this concept art that was released, how many different things just in this image alone were proven already by the trailer, and now we know it looks like Namor is standing here next to Professor X. So this almost, for me, guarantees that Namor is going to be in the film. Now, the word guarantee in this situation is very, very strong. Anything can change in the movie, and this isn't even 100% Namor we see here. But the pointed ears and the fact that he's in the original Illuminati cast, and we're expecting to see some characters like Mr. Fantastic, Tony Stark, Doctor Strange, Professor X, all characters who are in the original Illuminati lineup, it sounds like the Illuminati lineup for the MCU, the Multiversal Defenders, is going to be very close to that from the comics. I'm expecting to see a couple changes, like Maria Rambeau's Captain Marvel, who's heavily rumored to be on the council, and I think it would be really cool to show us a good version of Kang as well, although there aren't any real rumors for this other than the fact that it would be a really cool appearance for Kang, seeing that he's going to be a major villain moving into Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania, Loki Season 2, and the future of the MCU. So it would be cool to see another good variant of him, like He Who Remains, who's trying his best to protect the multiverse from himself in a different role other than being He Who Remains and controlling the TVA. Just a personal thought from me, and something I would like to see. But as always, let me know what you guys think. Do you think in this concept art, which I am 100% convinced is real and has been confirmed through trailers that released after the release of this concept art, do you believe that this is Namor standing next to Professor X, and that we'll be seeing him in Multiverse of Madness, and then later on as well in Black Panther 2? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Thank you, as always, to everybody who made it to the very end of the video. If you found it helpful, useful, or entertaining, consider subscribing and turning on that notification bell, and I'll see all of you guys in the next one right here on Cosmic Culture.